Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. So now let's enter that town we just saw.
Enter the Matrix. Well, that's what you were going to say there.
So, remember this theme? Well, it's a variation of what we heard before. Of this suggestive town.
I'm home. It is I, Nanaki. So yeah, his only name is Nanaki.
Hey Nanaki,
hey,
you're
Nanaki.
safe.
Okay.
Come on and say hello to Bugenhagen.
Bugenhagen.
Are we in Tokyo or Germany?
Actually, it's based on Native American culture.
Tokyo.
It's Berlokio.
That's difference.
Let's just say we're in Native America, since we're near to the Grand Canyon, I guess.
Welcome to Cosmo Canyon. Welcome to Cosmo Canyon. Welcome to Cosmo Canyon.
Welcome to Cosmo Canyon.
Anyway, that was an horror.
Something
People from all over the world gathered here to seek the study of planet life. It's so in full capacity at present, so I'm afraid I can let you enter.
Fuck you
Peace
too,
off.
then.
Pedro?
Oh, sorry. I was running. Okay, whatever.
Oh, is that so? You helped Aronaki? Please, come in.
That's right, we're gonna learn about the backstory of Red XIII. Who is Nanaki?
Nanaki is Nanaki. That's his name.
How very helpful.
I'm just an NPC.
So, of course I'm getting— Katesif!
Of course, man.
Yes, great. Now you have the big giant cat helping you out.
Why couldn't it be
Have you come to seek the study of planet life?
Or even
Oh yeah,
Aerith?
what? The car broke down? Why don't you go look around Cosmo Canyon while I fix the car?
So basically, we know that there is someone who's gonna fix the car, thankfully. So let's check around a bit, because this place is very interesting and suggestive.
Hey, this reminds you of Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders, when they had a Native American who was a mechanic help fix the mixery machine while they dealt with the stuff in the town.
So yeah, we store sells pretty stuff, but you have to keep an eye on, because later in the game you'll be able to explore a bit more of it.
Yep. So, Dwibs, enjoying the extents of the PS1 and its fascinating graphics?
What do you mean? Do you mean the pre-rendered graphics?
Yeah, the pre-rendered.
Yes.
It actually reminds me of games like Apes Odyssey or Art of Darkness.
Again, my issue with the presentation of this game isn't the graphical quality; it's the
sound quality. You already mentioned that.
Yeah. I mean, I know it was only
To quoting
PS1
Pedro,
days,
we might as
so-
well rename this commentary. Please complain about the sound design of Final Fantasy VII.
Exactly! Final Fantasy... Dibs complains about the Final Fantasy VII audio.
Yeah, it's interesting because the last part of Final Fantasy, you could share this in there. Like, basically, as a joke, I started my last Final Fantasy 14 part. Welcome back to again. Yeah.
Basically, Final Fantasy XIV has sort of turned into, Jova complains about Final Fantasy XIII's audio.
Yeah, so this one could be mine.
And it was the first thing he mentioned in that very playthrough.
So yeah, Jovi, you can't be calling me out when you're doing the same thing.
Well, that's a different matter, though, because I'm an actual musician for one thing. Secondly, my issue with it is more so how it's actually used as opposed to its quality. That said, I guess they are kinda similar.
So basically, Red 13 is explaining a bit of his story and basically said that his father was a coward, basically.
Yeah, similar but not similar enough, but yeah. Pedro?
Sorry. Wait, there's no... Wait.
He had said coming, Grandpa. But never.
I'm Grandpa?
No.
No.
Well, you're the
you were
oldest
Red
one out of
13.
the group here, so yeah.
True, I guess.
What I'm saying is that Red 13
Hi,
was
Grandpa.
saying coming, Grandpa.
Coming, Grandpa.
Yeah.
There you go, said it now. Bit delayed, but you got a response eventually.
Autumn.
Oh, welcome. People of this canyon hate to compete, so almost everything here are replicas, but that's alright, some of them we can really use.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, there's a lot of good equipment in this store. So I can't remember if I buy.
Oh, a
all
prison
stuff
staff.
here.
I'll give this to Aerith later on.
Give one to me,
Yes,
Cloud.
A prism
by
staff.
the way, Kate's
Oh,
weapon
my
of
staff.
choice is a
Awesome.
megaphone. Go
Oh,
figure.
Tifa, it's about time you showed up here. No, Eric.
Tifa?
Shit.
What?
What? No, I'm not
Wait.
that big-breasted slut.
Wait, Aerith is
Never
Tifa?
mind. Ignore me. It's fine.
I'm not that big-breasted slut.
Tifa, you okay?
Turtle Paradise.
No.
Yeah,
I'm not.
actually, Pedro, in
Someone who
hindsight,
can
I
stand
screw- I
long
screwed
hours of
this up.
boredom. What's
I
the
screwed
job?
this
Watching
up with
ballistic
What's
the
wrong
old
with you
Turtle
today?
Paradise side quest because I forgot one of them that it was in Tifa 7 Heaven, so
Well,
I got
yeah.
screwed up
I
that.
love that job advertisement. Wanted someone who can withstand long hours of boredom. What, being forced to watch Ballistic in a loop?
Yeah, pretty much.
I thought that film was bad, not boring.
Or any
It's
or
a
any
it's a
McBee
combination
film.
of both, sure. Right? It's like, okay, imagine a film that is completely neutral in cases of being good and bad, as in, imagine it at 0. And then
Uh-huh.
imagine something going on like that for hours, and then every scene has absolutely nothing to do with the next. Nothing makes sense. There's a gun that shoots
He
backwards.
has a lot of secrets.
There's a gun, there's a gun in
So,
that film
Vince
that shoots
Dinner.
backwards.
I'm a robot. Why
Why?
the fuck am
Why
I
would you
eating?
need a gun that shoots backwards?
And we're
Because-
supposed to take it seriously.
Because, I don't know, ask the writers and the director.
There is no emotion in the acting. It's completely neutral, and not in the good way.
Theo, you there?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, you were asking if we could hear you.
Yeah, but no, because it
Eh?
seemed you weren't listening to me.
Oh.
You weren't talking for a while.
Maybe
I
Skype,
think-
whatever.
Skype is trying to separate us. Oh no, it's trying to pull a
Again.
Final Fantasy 13 on us!
Basically, it's just cloud exploring, so it's nothing that important right now.
True. Red 13's backstory when we get to that.
Oh dear.
Don't worry.
Don't worry,
Shuri.
Shuri, it's an actual good backstory. It's just I sometimes get a bit confused listening to it.
Okay.
Anyway,
It's like I
I
sometimes
just
wonder-
worry about backstories in games like this.
Don't worry, Shuri, Final Fantasy VII actually handles it pretty well, especially considering how you can sometimes
basically,
even affect
it has a structure like One Piece.
Wow,
Every
Cloud has
single-
the same
every
pattern
single
climbing
party
animation
member-
as
every
the
single
characters
party
in Enter the
member gets,
Matrix.
Every single party member gets a character development story arc.
Okay.
Mm,
And it's done in a way that you can set it at your own pace, for
Uh-huh.
the most part.
hold on.
Well, I didn't really mean the story structure. I meant they're usually not the happiest.
Hold on,
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I mean. The tone rather than the structure.
Yeah.
Pedro, it's story plot. You.
Yeah,
Who's
sorry.
Guggenhagen?
I hear that you looked after Nanaki a bit.
I was going to be the owl for a second there.
Nanaki is still a child, you see.
There's
Please
Bugan.
stop, grandfather. I'm 48.
Nanaki's tribe has incredible longevity.
He's having a
It's an old
So
guy
you
who
see,
floats.
he's 48 years old, only equivalent to say about 15 or 16 years old in human reckoning.
And for
Oh,
those of you
wow.
wondering why a human is a grandfather to Red 13,
He's quite very deep. You thought he was an adult? You're fucktards.
Was he adopted?
Grandfather, I want to be an adult.
you'll see.
well, too
I want to
bad.
grow up to be able to protect you and the village.
Well, too bad. I'll go and tidy your room.
You're grounded, mister.
No, Nanaki, you can't stand on your own feet, even though you can slay giant monsters.
Ouch.
To do that now will destroy you in the long run.
Now go and tidy your fucking room.
Reaching up into the heavens, threatening to snatch the very stars from the great city of Midgar. You've seen it, haven't you?
Are we just
they
gonna-
caught you and do the fucking experiments.
Are we
for
gonna
fuck's
ignore
sake.
the fact that his grandfather is floating a few inches off the ground?
Well, that's a bad example. Looking up too much makes you whatever. Yes, he actually has superpowers on some level. When it's time for his planet to die, you understand that you know absolutely nothing. Jon Snow.
Wow. When the planet dies?
It may be tomorrow or 100 years from now, but it's not long off.
So that means several years from now.
I hear the cries of the planet.
Oh dear.
That's the actual sound Shiroi. That's the sound of the planets crying.
What's that?
The sounds of the stars in the heavens. While this goes on, planets are born and die. And that's the cry of a planet. You're gonna hear that sound a lot, Shiroi, by the way.
So, does this mean that if I hold a gun to the Earth, I'm not just causing environmental damage, I'm killing the planet?
Java, you're doing it.
I know. I was doing that in Cloud's tone. But if you want, by all means, go ahead, Pedro.
Oh, so if I take a gun at the Earth and fire, I'm not just making a hole, I'm killing the planet.
Where is this from?
That's the one scene from that stupid movie that I actually like.
To save the planet. But, then again, I guess it wouldn't hurt to show him.
You know, Pedro, I think now that Square was referencing this when they put that line in that movie.
Oh, that's the rest of the party. The whole place has gotten busy all of a sudden.
So what do you know? Even in the movies, they're making Final Fantasy VII references. Pedro?
Please call one of them. Only 3 people can fit into the grandfather's machine. That and the programmers didn't allow for more than 3 party members.
So let's go and talk to one of them.
Don't worry, Cloud. You just carry them in your pocket like you've been doing for most of this game.
Right. That reminds me. Aerith, where are you in my pockets? You haven't been out for a while.
You didn't put me in your pocket, you asshole!
No, Aerith. I think you are somewhere in there.
Where are you?
She's somewhere in there. Oh, God. Is she inside me? Aerith?
Oh, Cloud, your stomach feels so good.
It feels like I'm being tickled from the inside. And not in the good way.
Oh, Cloud, guess what I found?
Oh, wait, no, you stay away from those never agents.
It
Oh, look
hurts
at
to
that.
leave.
Oh, she's out now. Yes, Sarah?
Here she is.
So who we will bring to Bugen again?
Anyone but Tifa. They're not Tifa. What is
Tifa, why are you saying that about yourself?
What is wrong with me?
Tifa, I think I'm gonna let you rest for a bit. Aerith, you come with me.
I actually chose these two because of I chose Barrett and Aerith because they seems to be more related to the whole planet thingy.
Yeah.
So story-wise, it makes more sense.
Okay, Aerith, Tifa doesn't seem to be doing so hot, so yeah, you wanna come?
Sure.
Okay.
All with Tifa.
So
By the way,
let's
Aerith,
just change some
for
kit
you,
things.
a Prism Staff, complete with all new upgraded stats and everything.
Yay, I got a big stick.
Yes, you do.
A stick of ultimate power. Yaps!
Okay. I'm sure she'll wake up eventually.
Somehow.
Actually, I electrocuted that tree over there.
Oh, that would
Oh.
explain the smell of smoke.
But electricity is not very effective against that grass type.
But it's not poke.
But this isn't Pokemon, so...
Which is weird because seeing as how
Anyway.
electricity does set fire to
Over
wood.
here. The door's unlocked. Come in.
Wait, what am I saying? It's Pokemon.
It looks like you have all together. Then let's begin. I'll be standing here.
I'll be
showing you
stand.
Wait, stand there.
I'll be stand.
Remember,
some-
guy.
some
Remember,
abilities from the
remember,
PS1.
guy.
Oh, wait,
Remember.
I forgot this. This is translated by the morons who translate the Ace Attorney games. I forgot about
Well,
that.
well, the first Ace Attorney game. For Ace Attorney 2 and 3, it was
Hold on.
it was the
We
standard
will get
localization
actual
too.
So
explanation.
pretty. It's just like the real thing.
Yes, pretty good. This is my laboratory. I'll not explain how I built all this stuff, but whatever. All the workings
Magic,
of space
Dale,
are
magic.
entered into the 3D holographic system.
A lot of magic and a lot of
3D.
a lot of magic and a lot of
Hey,
science.
a shooting star.
You
Quick,
know,
make a
for
wish,
being
Sheriff.
such an eco-friendly guy, I'm using a lot of technology.
Hey, Aerith, have you ever heard about the legend that apparently every time a
My
world...
hope.
Aerith, have you ever heard about the legend that every time a world is snuffed out by the Heartless, it turns into a shooting star?
Anyway, moving on. We're the Heartless.
Oh, there are apparently some jerks who like to
Oh,
steal
okay.
hearts.
Don't-
If
Spots
this
are
can have the
almost
fortune
again.
of hearts, you'll cause a time paradox.
Well, Dweeb, since a lot of people like...
Actually, Kingdom Hearts takes place in the same universe as the Final Fantasies, all Final Fantasy games. So
Yes.
But then how come Aerith got brought back to life?
Well, let's
Simple.
get
They
back
brought
to
her
the
back through the
subject.
heart.
no, what happened? You see, it's implied that when the world of Final Fantasy VII was consumed by the darkness, it was before we got to the end of disc one.
The body
Exactly.
decomposes and returns to the planet. That much everyone knows.
And
What
let's
about the
just-
consciousness, their hearts and their souls?
And let's just say Aerith's kind
Oh
of
my
still
God,
around.
Dragon is a creationist.
The soul.
I was
too
surprised
returns
you
to the
didn't
planet.
actually make
And
that
not
joke
only
earlier.
those of humans, but everything on this planet. In fact, all living things in this universe are the same.
I was su-
Hello, Lion King.
Okay, allow
The
me.
spirits that return to the planet merge in one another and roam the planet.
Allow me to bring up something relating to this particular backstory he's telling, because there's a good
On live
reason
stream.
why. Yeah, because there's one good reason why Sakaguchi wrote this. This Final Fantasy was made after his mom died, and that had a severe impact in the writing of the mythology of this game, because he wanted to believe that his mother was still somewhere out there. So he invented basically this whole live stream that every soul returns to the planet and still, goes around and becomes basically the lifeblood of the planet. Basically, it's its own way of coping with his mother's death. Shall we say?
Wonder
Yeah.
if that live stream's gonna
Of
come in
course, there are
handy
exceptions,
later
but
on.
this is the way of the world. I digress, but you'll understand better if you watch this.
A live stream that can bring back the dead.
It actually does not bring the dead. It functions
Oh
as
yeah, my bad.
as a
Actually,
recycling machine.
yeah, my bad. It more like it recycles the dead. Actually, the way.
Yeah.
That will
It's
never.
it's actually pretty scary if you think about it, because that means souls have no real identity. We just stand there for a while and then gets recycled
Except
without
for
really knowing their past.
except for a few certain souls who are too strong to lose their memory.
Yeah, exactly.
But we'll wait and see.
I mean, it works in the grand scheme of things of nature and stuff, but on a egotistical human perspective, that's scary. Spirit energy makes all things possible. Trees, birds, and humans. Not just living things, but spirit energy makes it possible for planets to be planets.
It's amazing.
What happens if that spirit energy were to disappear?
Oh. Well,
Fucked.
it's amazing how gravitating this is, even on a PlayStation 1 screen.
Yeah, that happens.
It falls to pieces. Da 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 da.
No, it's... well, yeah.
These are the basics of the study of planets' life.
So we just sat through a lecture.
Now, as a homework, you need to do a 5-page semi for this.
Fuck no.
Man, why can't homework be taught to us to video games like this more often?
Spirit energy is efficient because it exists within nature. When spirit energy is forcefully extracted and manufactured, it can't accomplish its true purpose.
Oh, it's the Matrix again.
You're talking about Mako energy, right?
Every day, Mako reactors suck up spirit energy, diminishing it. Spirit energy gets compressed in the reactors and processed into Mako energy. All living things are being used up and thrown away. In other words, Mako energy will only destroy the planet.
Dang those Mako reactors, polluting spirit energy, corrupting the
And Barrett,
dead.
nothing to say on the matter.
Hey,
Leaving Baron along was fucking pointless.
Hey, Arif, could you imagine, though, a live stream, something that can help bring back the dead in another shape or form so that they can sort of walk the earth? Can't imagine
Yeah,
that
yeah,
being
yeah.
of use.
Planets and those who live with them.
Cloud, you're kind of
Want to
scaring
know more?
me.
Then you must listen to the
Alright.
words of the elders.
Oh, Arif, I mean not to scare you. Nothing bad could happen.
Nanaki, is Power a coward? So that's it. Nanaki's been thinking that all this time.
Which reminds me, why the hell did Nanaki even think about his father like that in the first place?
Because that's basically what it has been told basically to him.
Yep.
But who told him that? That's what I want.
I
Who
don't
do you
know.
think showed them? I'm guessing Shinra.
I don't know.
He
Don't get me wrong.
explained
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I like the plot they're going for. It's just that I think they could have at least come up with some reason why he would. Why was this
right,
even a thing?
I think he explained that before.
Yeah.
He did?
It's like
yeah,
this.
but I can't remember right now, and we didn't pay attention to that point.
Yeah, here's how it is, basically. I think it's like he either explains explicitly, or I think we're supposed to assume that, Shinra, being the usual ever-trusting company they have been, telling him that. I mean, let's be...
Actually, no, because if I recall correctly, before Crisis, we actually do the capturing of Red 13, and he already thinks about this power like that.
I was pretty sure it was... I was pretty sure that it was
We'll find
inferred
out
that
when we
Shinra
find
did it.
out.
Ah, well.
It's a shame, though, we still don't have any news about Before Crisis, because even though, again, it retcons a shit ton of things in the compilation, it is still a charming story on its own. It explains a bit of things here and there.
Yeah, kinda.
Anyway, basically we're just getting extra bit of points from the elders, just like Bugen again asked to ask around. Basically, he told about the ancients. Basically, the ancients believed in the live stream, so that's why they passed this knowledge on the tribe who lives in here in Cosmo Canyon, this land that we talk about, basically. Anyway, by the way, those that came with you are all at the Cosmo Candle. Are you leaving?
I guess we are.
Basically, the Cosmo Candle is the event of Return of Anunnaki. Basically, you'll find all of them around the bonfire.
I don't know, guys. This part so far has been kind of boring.
It's a bit
Yeah,
more relaxing.
I got
Don't
a
worry, Dwibs, it gets a bit more exciting later. And yes, I apologize in advance for the sound of bonfire covering everything. Anyway, let's talk to Oliver. Starting with...
Tifa, are you feeling
should we
okay
say
now?
Tifa?
Yes. Cloud? Bonfires are funny, aren't they?
Well,
I don't
they're
know,
useful if
Tifa.
you-
I imagine that
People
some...
remember all sorts of things.
Yeah, you know what, Tifa? You've given me an idea.
Hold on.
You know, Cloud, 5 years ago. It's nothing. No, forget it. I'm afraid to ask.
What is it?
It feels like you're going far away. You really are. You, right?
Foreshadowing.
Anywho,
I wonder how many years it's been. Gosh, it brings back memories.
Plus bagpipes.
What a boring place. Just like I thought. I want to go somewhere. Let's go find some materia.
Thanks
Once
you
again-
for not having character.
Thanks for
Yeah.
being, thanks for contributing, Yuffie.
Cosmic Canyon. This is where Avalanche was born. It's my guys someday when we set a plan for the Shinra that we'd all go to Cosmic Canyon and celebrate.
thankfully Yuffie will start to have character later when we get to her side quests.
So far, she seems to have more character in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
it's all gone.
Yeah,
Died
d-
planet.
one of the unfortunatities of being a...
I actually thought she was pretty good in Dirt of Cerberus.
Again, yes.
It's
But I've
like...
only ever seen her in Kingdom Hearts in this, so...
Yeah. I mean, well, don't worry, Yuffie gets better. Eventually.
Would they ever forgive me?
So yeah, Barrett is actually feeling guilty for all the people who died thanks due to his action, including his former teammates.
If there's anything I can do to the planet, people living on it, then I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna jump on the bonfire.
I don't care if it's for justice or revenge or whatever. I don't care. Let them decide for themselves. I'm gonna do it! Again, Avalanche is born again. And
I
done.
see. Okay.
No, don't walk in the fire.
So let's talk about
Area.
Barry.
I learned a lot. The elders taught me many things. About the Cetra and the Promised Land. I'm alone. I'm all alone now.
But we're here for you, right?
Except when Cloud's acting dickishly.
I know, but I am the only. Etc.
Does that mean we can't help?
Wow. So let's talk to Red XIII, since he's the one.
What a nice conversation.
Long ago,
Brought to you
I was
by
the
Toriyama.
you were all around this flame.
Well, partly Toriyama. We can't.
No. It's like this, Dwibs. It's confirmed. Toriyama was the one in charge of writing the romance
I think
scenes.
he actually explained about his father.
When I talk about my mother, I am full of pride and joy. And that's fine, but when I remember my father, my heart is full of anger.
Our heart is full of rage.
You really can't forgive your father.
Of course, he left mother for dead. When the G tribe attacked, he ran up by himself, leaving mother and the people at the canyon.
Okay, here's the reason why Red 13 believes his father was a coward. It's not based on what anyone told him, it was based on what he witnessed.
There's something you should say.
Question mark?
The place may be dangerous, Cloud. Will you and one other person come with us?
Oh, pick me! Haven't done anything yet. Come on.
I'm feeling better now.
Please.
Please.
Me, please.
It's gonna be
I
kids,
was here
isn't
first,
it?
Eric.
Or you,
No, actually no. If I recall.
Please.
Oh, it's Barrett.
Why?
Aww.
Sorry, I don't have
Why
any.
did you go through all the effort to get me from that place and not even fucking use me?
Because
Well,
I'm.
I guess-
Because.
Well, I guess it's a self-interest then.
It's because I'm being controlled by an Italian player.
Oh, fuck you too then, Italy.
No, don't
actually-
worry.
I'm actually kind of-
I will actually use Arif a bit more often.
Yeah,
in the future.
I'm actually kind of wondering myself, what was the point of getting Yuffie if you're barely using it?
No, I will use her too. Don't worry.
Don't worry, there's an entire side quest dedicated to her, Reds.
Yeah. And not only that, she actually is obligatory to use in a later part in Disc 2 if you recruited her.
It's like this. Yuffie, I'd say Yuffie is technically a good character, and I'd say that she definitely gets better over the course of Final Fantasy VII. However, it can be a matter of if you're willing to actually
Anyway,
look more
we
into
will
her
discover what
backstory.
dangerous place Bugen again is talking about in the next part. See you then.
Yeah,
See you then.
Everybody.